Welcome, Capricorn, to your end of the month reading for April. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Let's get straight in here and see what's going on with you. This message is coming out for the beautiful Capricorn. Give your inner critic a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. Okay, getting the energy out. What you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding the beautiful Capricorn. Do you have the Six of Wands? Wow. Talking about having that victory. King of Swords coming out. Just hold on one second because I see this one message that's saying, don't critique yourself so much because you have more success and recognition coming your way than you realize. Four of Coins in reverse. Queen of Shields, nurture yourself. That's your own card. Being more nurturing to yourself, even though you don't feel like the harvest is growing. You don't see what's on the horizon. The logical mind is taking over the heart space. Don't hold so tight to your own inner critic. You're allowing your mind to go crazy and not allowing your heart to speak. So therefore, you're not seeing the victory that's actually being set forth towards you. There's an awakening that's happening within yourself. If you allow yourself to use your heart space, you will see the awakening within. If you're allowing the outside world to try to dictate who you are, what you are, then you're not allowing your own druid within yourself, your own judgment within yourself. You're being too hard on yourself. You're judging yourself, but not allowing the recognition and the rewards to really pull through, even though they are already on their way. Merlin. Dig deep within yourself. Take a time to rest. See what's really going on within the world. By seeing is by pulling back into yourself. So that way you can see actually your worth and what you've really accomplished or what you can accomplish. You're too hard on yourself. You're not allowing the transformation to actually transform, to be able to get the recognition, to actually see exactly what it is that you're doing or need to be doing. Speaking harshly to yourself. Speaking harsh to yourself doesn't bring in the inner power. It actually blocks the power. Because it doesn't help you accomplish anything. It keeps you still. Four of Shields. Yeah. It lowers the self-esteem. Undervalues. You're undervaluing your own talent. You're undervaluing your own worth when you're not kind to yourself. So like the universe is saying, I'm trying to give you the Six of Wands, something you don't see coming or something that you don't see that's already happening. Because the words that you keep saying to yourself are what's pushing you under. Not giving that hope. There needs to be a transformation. There has to be a change. There's a change that's in the air if you just allow the universe to take control. 1, 2, 3, sitting on top of each other. All three major arcana sitting on top of each other. The universe says, I want you to have more so that we can actually transform this. Don't hold on to these swords anymore. This imprisonment that you've given yourself. It's draining your energy and keeping you in emotional distress. Flow with the universe. Words are power. Yeah, see, you're keeping yourself in this mental state of insomnia, despair, worry, instead of letting the universe have it. Replaying the same outcome over and over and over, instead of planting new seeds or seeing how things could be different. You're allowing yesterday's worries to become today's sorrows. But it doesn't have to be that way. It was yesterday's karma. It was yesterday's doing. But there has to be a turnaround. We're not meant to sit in yesterday. We're meant to release 4 of Shields so that we can grow, learn, evolve from that situation. Otherwise, it just keeps us in the same area instead of allowing us to have the victory that we are coming towards. King of Wands in reverse, not seeing the new perspective, only seeing yesterday's shoes. It's kind of like that saying, which is a good saying, but it depends on how you're using the saying. Sometimes I see people using it in a very negative place to where they cannot replace the shoes. They want to continue in those old worn shoes, and then they say, well, you don't know where I've been. No, some do, because some have the same path and some don't. But you're supposed to, they're torn, they're worn, they're falling apart, get rid of them. They were yesterday's lessons. You need new shiny shoes. And then you can say, you don't know where I've been. You don't know the path I've walked to get these new shiny shoes. That's the way it's supposed to work. The moon is holding you in fear, holding you in deception, of thinking that yesterday's worries of love, money, work are going to continue into your future. The Spirit's saying that's not true. That's why we have endings for new beginnings. That's where the transformations come. We go through thousands of transformations within our lives through all 12 of our houses. Use your intuition to know what's coming instead of fearing what may never even happen. High Priestess, not seeing your intuition. Okay. Yeah, I just said that. 4 of Cauldrons. Actually, I do like the 4 of Cauldrons. Actually, in this, I will tell you why in this reading. Because the 4 of Cauldrons is not always just boredom. It's also about discernment. It's also about seeing the 3 of Cups down and then saying, okay, you know what? I see this Ace of Cups. It's saying, look at the Ace of Cups. Look at the new opportunities that could come from this situation. But you can look at the Three of Cups down as a discernment, not just a place of being stuck. And a lot of times we do see the Three of Cups and then saying, oh, well, you didn't see the Ace of Cups that the universe is handing to you. This opportunity, because you're too busy being stuck in those three. But I want to say, go ahead, look at those three and realize that the Ace of Cups is there for you to use into a place of what's new that does not have to be the same. See, because you have the Ace of Cups over here, and it's saying you're too drained. You're overburdened with emotions. But if I hand this to you, we can get this straight back up. I want to give that to you. But I don't want you to think about it as being as yesterday. Because yesterday doesn't have to be the same as today. You have a legacy and a destiny that's awaiting you. You have new opportunities that are coming up in May that are going to want to change this situation around. But it's asking you, are you ready? At one point you're saying, I'm ready, with the Queen of Shields. And the King of Swords says, wait. I don't know. I don't know if I can let this go. What if it's going to be the same? What if it's going to be the same Ten of Swords? But it's saying, no, it doesn't have to be that way. That's not the way it works. It doesn't have to work that way. Don't manifest your own betrayal. Don't manifest your own wrongdoing. Let's look at it from a different point of view. Yes, make boundaries where boundaries are set. Clear away all the things that no longer serve you. And start speaking to yourself with blessings. New shiny pair of shoes. They fit better. They're not tight. They're not warm. They don't hurt. They have new soles in them that will help protect the feet, grounding you with your root chakra. Start manifesting for the Ten of Shields, for the Ten of Pentacles. Because under that is the Ace of Pentacles. So definitely the universe is saying, I have this new thing. I just need you to get out of your head. Look at it from a different perspective. Dig deep within yourself. Be kind to yourself. Sometimes I even think like take a vacation just means like take a vacation away from being your own critic. Doesn't mean you actually have to take time off. It just means take time off. Hour by hour. It means take a bath. Wash it away. Reset yourself, reground yourself. And the new shiny you. Wow. The transformation that you need, you'll wield the sword the way you need to wield it. For new information, new hopes, new peace. I'll get that out of the Eight of Swords. Wow, guys. Spirit wants you to know it's vacation time. It's time to transform. Don't allow this to hold you back anymore. It's not yours to handle anymore. You've already did what you were supposed to do. Now it's time to move into abundance. Yes. You guys are beautiful. If you need a private reading, you can check out the description area underneath this video. There's also other things down there as well. I also do personal meditation, writing you a meditation just for yourself and your situation. So you can also check that out in the same area. And if you guys like this video, hit the big old like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you want these videos really fast and feel like you're missing them, hit that bell ringer. But also remember, everything's also in the playlist. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.